This video is sponsored by Bityard. With over 400 cryptos to trade on their spot, perpetual coin futures, USDT futures, with leverage of 1x to up to 125x, you can trade foreign exchange, commodities like gold, silver and oil, and traditional markets like Nasdaq, all with some of the lowest fees available on any trading platform. You can use their copy trader to copy other traders with better performance than you, or you can become a copy trader yourself and earn a few extra percent from the people that follow you. Plus, you got 9 out of 10 stars from the Coin Bureau guy. Bityard. Hello everybody, I'm going to show you how to use the Ichimoku cloud. There's a few different ways to use it and I've seen way too many times to feel comfortable about it that a lot of YouTubers do use the Ichimoku cloud, but they're just not using it right. They are not using it right at all. The good thing about the Ichimoku cloud is that it's a leading indicator, right? It will tell you when to get in a trade, and it'll also tell you when to get out of a trade, right? It's really good for that. It's a free indicator that you can use on TradingView, on Hyper Traders, on everything. It's free, and it's extremely valuable. But people just aren't doing it. They're just not doing it right. And it's pretty simple. You've got to wait for certain components to all be present on the chart for it to be worthy of taking a trade. It's not just simple as being above the cloud, or as simple as a cross with the conversion baseline. It's not that simple. You have to wait for a few things to merge into one, and then you get your buy signal. So this is one that I showed on the Patreon a couple of years ago when the well, I've been about a year ago, 18 months ago when it happened, but I never followed it up with an exit point. But I said, look, a trend has formed on here. This is a buy signal. So I'm just going to use this as another example to show you how powerful it can be, and there'll be many examples you'll be able to find in this. It's a very good indicator with a really good degree of success, not just on dailies, but on 4 hourlies, 2 hourlies, 1 hourlies, 15 minutes, and 5 minutes. It works on all time frames. Right, so there's a few things we look for first. Obviously, this is your cloud, whether it's red or green, doesn't particularly matter on this occasion. The thing to think about if you're going to go long or buy into a position is that you want to buy when it's, first of all, the price has to be above the cloud. The second thing you need to look for is what's known as the baseline and the conversion lines. The conversion line is the blue, the baseline is the red, and you need to see a cross take place above the cloud. So we got that here. That would have been confirmed on this candle body over here. So now we've got two things. The third thing we need to see is this Chiku span, which is this lagging span or the lagging indicator. That needs to close above price action. So it can close, the price action can be below the cloud over here, it can be in the cloud over here, it can be above the cloud, it doesn't matter, so long as the Chiku span is closing above price action. So three things. So just go back through them again. Price above cloud, cross above cloud, and Chiku span above price. So this gives us a buy signal that should be taken seriously. Again, if any of these things happened in a different way, like the cross takes place in the cloud or below the cloud, it's not the same. It's not the buy signal. It might work out, but it's not it's not how to play the indicator. So I'd see it and go, that's a shame. It was close, but it wasn't good enough. Won't play it. And if it works, but it's not how it's to be used. So it forces you into a set of disciplines, basically, that you should stick to. If you want to use this indicator, you've got to use it right. You're forced into a set of disciplines, and you have to do it correctly. So let's just have a look at this. So back testing this one move. So I mean, I played this. I remember it working, so I know what has actually happened. So you got the cross on this candle body here. So roughly about 5.5 cents. Now that was closed there. We opened a new one here. The cross has obviously taken place above the cloud. We're obviously above the cloud when it comes to our price action, and this lagging span is 26 periods behind. So this kicks in. This would be generated around this level, and as we can see here, we're just above price as we moved into the next one here. So we got above price, 26 periods behind, whether you moved it from this candle body or this candle body. With the signal was generated between these two candles. So we're ready. So the average price would be based on this candle body here. We went higher, we went lower, but the candle body was roughly about 5.5 cents. This ran all the way up to quite a significant high, to be honest with you. It did very well, actually. It went from 5.5 cents all the way up to, at its peak, 88 cents. But the exit point would be given to you when the Chiku span, which is this lagging span here, touches the price action, or the blue conversion line crosses over the baseline again. So that's your exit point. So from entry point to exit point, this ended up yielding a decent move, about a 10x basically. It didn't get the absolute low, which was down here at around 3 cents, 3.5 cents. Didn't get the absolute high, which is all the way up here at about 88 cents. What it did get is about 5.5 cents to about where would this have been? So it's about 57 cents. So yeah, about a 10x. Now remember, this GQ span here is lagging, so that would that would only be given to you 26 periods behind. So the price of that in 26 periods in front, the price would have been on this candle body. So between 62, if you sold the top of that, 76. If you sold the bottom of that, it would have been 60. So it's over a 10x. So we got in at 5.5 cents, and then the exit point was given to us on this candle body. Is also given to us here as well. So they both merged together. So it's perfect exit point, really just sealing the deal that the trend has come to an end there. And lo and behold, it had. We sank quite low after that. So yeah. Hopefully that makes sense. So when you see all these people talking about the cloud as, oh, we're above it, or oh, we'll get support on the cloud. That's not what it's all about. It's about a set of disciplines, criteria that need to be merged together all at the same time to give you an entry point and an exit point, so you can play a trend and get a very decent slice of that price action. Like I say, this was over a 10x. It was over 1,000% within a small space of time. Really, didn't take long for that to happen. It was pretty quick. Within a 6-month period, it was 1100% or so, give or take. And that's how you use the Ichimoku cloud. There are other ways to do it, but they are similar to what I've explained. You don't just look at something as simple as being above the cloud or getting a conversion baseline cross or any of that. That's not what it is that you're looking for. You're looking for a set of things that merge on the chart at the same time to generate a buy signal, and then you take advantage of that, or a short signal. It does work for shorts as well, and it works on all time frames. So there you go. Hopefully that has made sense to those of you that want to use the Ichimoku cloud and are following these other YouTubers that are talking about clouds as supports and resistances, or oh, we've done this which means this. No, that you have to use all components in that specific discipline to generate one buy signal and one entry point signal. The best way is obviously is that of patience. You can't rush the cloud. The cloud is something that is offered to you when the time is right. And to be honest with you, the best signals are generated far and few between. They don't happen very often, but when they do happen, they can't be ignored. They're very powerful, and so hopefully you'll move away from the people who don't use the cloud properly, or you can quite rightfully just laugh at them because they are, well, they're just making stuff up. I don't know what it is that they're doing. So there you go. There's one way to use the cloud. In my opinion, that's the most powerful way to use the cloud, and it's a signal that I would always play. Always play that signal. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have a nice day and take it easy.